Welcome to episode 3 of the Uriel Maksumov podcast. In this episode, I want to discuss things that you've set to achieve in the new year, your goals in the new year, things that you want to become in the new year, businesses you want to start, new careers you want to start, relationships you want to start. Everything to do with creating goals, setting goals, getting to those objectives, and things that are holding you back in the spirit world when it comes to energy. I'll help you understand. So just to start briefly, one thing many people do is as soon as the clock hits to the new year or approaching the new year, people they want to join the gym, they want to work out, they want to get their health in order, they want to get their weight in order, they want to get their finances in order. They start looking for ways to make more money. They start looking for ways to make more friends. Everyone wants one common thing. They want to change. They want to improve. They want to evolve. They have objectives that they set. And what I've noticed over the years in having one-on-one sessions with clients and having group sessions with clients is you can achieve anything you set your mind to. But you have to actually want to achieve those things. There's many wishful thinkers. There's many people who get out there and are like, you know what? I want to lose 30 pounds or I want to gain muscles this year. I'm going to the gym, and they sign up. That feeling inside of you is there. But the mistake that people do is they go and do those things based off of the feeling that they're feeling in that moment. And that feeling goes away a week later, 2 weeks later. Where's that feeling coming from? Where's those thoughts coming from? Where's the emotion, the desire coming from? Somehow, right when the new year comes, a couple of days before, a couple of days after, everyone seems to be doing very similar things, similar objectives. Why does this happen? There's a collective energy in this world. This energy people can't see, but everyone is tuned in. It's there. It's in the planets. Every thought we send out into the universe, our friends send out, our family members, our colleagues, our co-workers, everyone sends out a certain energy into the universe. And then the collective force, all of us, are able to feel it. That is why all of us combined somehow wake up and want very similar things. And everyone wants to achieve happiness and success and prosperity, especially nowadays where you get to see other people's lives in real time in front of you on social media. Someone's doing better than you. Someone's in shape. Someone just bought a new house, or someone just got married, or someone just got promoted. Okay, they're finished a university. You want those things immediately because you see them, so you start working hard. I had a couple of people that messaged me after the New Year's, and they said, hey, my life has been the same for so many years, and I wanted to change. And my first question is always, what are you doing to change it? If you want more finances, are you changing the equation? Because 1 + 1 is always going to be 2. So in order to change anything, you have to change the entire things that you're doing every day. So for example, if you want more money, you would be either looking for a business that you're going to get into. You'd be looking for an opportunity. You'd be looking for a second job. You'd be looking for partners. Whatever you want, you have to put effort. Many people tell me, Uriel, I pray to God, I do my affirmations, I do my meditations, I help the poor, I do everything. Why don't I have abundance? Why don't I have money? Why don't I have success and prosperity? Why am I not making more money? And again, the same question. What are you doing to achieve it? Because, some people do get lucky. Some people will win the lottery, one in, whatever million people. But some people will get inheritance. Some people will be born into wealthy families. That's because everyone has a different soul journey. But for you right now in the moment, if you're struggling, if you're trying to change your life, if you're trying to evolve, if you're trying to achieve something, if you want like a certain legacy, or if you have a certain goal or a dream, you have to put effort. You have to create an actual vision, okay, of what you want. And many people, they get ideas, they get strong ideas, right? And they feel like so strongly about them. And then 2 weeks later, that idea faints away, and it's like it never happened, and you quit. It's important to do this. One thing that I learned to do since I was a kid: whenever you get an intense idea, an emotion, where you want to achieve something, you want to create something, you want to start something, you have a goal, whatever the goal is. It could be weight loss, it could be a relationship, it could be financial, it could be even moving, right? Whatever you get that, write it down on a paper, completely in details of how you feel in that moment, how your heart feels, how you feel you're going to achieve those things. What is it going to take for you to get those things? Every emotion, every detail, put it down on that paper. And you know what you're going to do? A week later, 2 weeks later, when you start whatever it is that you planned, and you start losing motivation, take that paper and read it. What that's going to do is it's going to reawaken that original plan, that original idea that you had to get you to that destination that you chose. And everyone, believe me, after the New Year's, some people start to feel demotivated. Some people start to feel, I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not strong enough. People will start getting those feelings. That is coming through the negative consciousness in this same environment. Remember, the collective consciousness I just spoke about, it connects all of us. So if one person loses their motivation, another person loses their motivation, that's going to affect 100 other people, maybe 1,000, right? There's no measure of effect from the collective consciousness. So because we're all interconnected, we have to be the ones to help shift the collective force. In other words, if you struggle and you overcome it, that's going to change maybe 1,000 people's lives because you were able to do it. Each time we go above our holds, above our limited beliefs, and above our whatever is super hard for us, and we rise above it through struggle, we take with us thousands of souls that will also achieve those things. So next time you feel demotivated, you feel upset, you feel tired, you feel lost beyond words, and it happens to everyone, especially 10 or 15 days into the new year, people start to feel like, wow, this guy achieved so much, or they're looking at other people and they're like, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I can become better. I don't think I can achieve more. I don't think I can buy that house. I don't think I can ever buy that car, or I don't think my health will ever heal. Those things, when you say that, when you speak that, you limit your own potential. You limit your own ability to actually create. Because guess what? You don't create yourself. You create with the angels that are around you. You create with the energy of the collective. You create whatever it is that's in the spiritual world that's around you. That is what you're creating with. And the only remote control that you have is your thoughts and your emotions and how you feel in your heart. So if you're going to say, you know what? I want to achieve so-and-so. I want to create so-and-so. I'm a powerful being. I'm full of light. I'm full of love. I'm going to be able to do it. And you're going to start to create these angels that will come and push you forward. They will help you. That's why many times, if you ask big CEOs of many companies, or if you ask people who've healed health problems that were like impossible to heal, or if you ask people who've struggled in relationships that overcame them, you say, how did you do it? Many times they freeze, they don't even know. because there are forces that are around you that will create that push, that elevation to get you there, to that destination. So the more you relinquish control and you allow the universe to take you to your destination. For example, tell yourself every single day, I'm blessed, I'm smart, I'm energetic, I'm intuitive, I'm creative, and keep reinforcing those traits within yourself, because guess what? Consciousness is whatever is in your thoughts. And those thoughts, those emotions, those feelings, in order to make sure that you are growing on an upward trajectory in your life, you're going to have to keep reinforcing the motivation, keep reinforcing yourself to push forward. And every time, by the way, if you're around people who are demotivating, if you're around situations that are demotivating, if you have friends that are venting to you in a negative way, if you have family members that are constantly pushing you down or demotivating you by giving you negative comments like you can't do it, you won't be able to do it, you were never good enough, you were never going to be like this, those people, stay away from them. Keep a distance. Don't share your personal information with them. Don't share your objectives with them. Don't share your goals with them. Keep your personal secrets. Whatever you want to achieve, this is super important in life. If you want to start something, even if you want to achieve a better future for yourself as far as finances, health, relationships, advancement of some sort, investment of some sort, just focus on it yourself. Don't go to 20 different people and ask for advice, because guess what? Each person will have their own consciousness. They will have their own angels. You will have your own angels. So the more you do things from your own soul, from your own heart, from your own desires, right, the more you will achieve. So for example, if you like the house, right, you went and you saw the house and you liked it, you felt good in it, make that decision on that spot. Don't ask 50 people. Don't say, you know what, let me go and think about it and ask this one and that one, because guess what? When you want to donate money, right, this is proven fact. When you want to donate money to someone, the second you go and you say, you know what, let me think it over, within 2-3 hours, guess what happens? You're not going to donate that money. You're going to forget about it. You're going to convince yourself, your negative inclination, those negative forces that are around us are going to make sure that you don't donate that money. So same way with any kind of decisions that you're making in life. If you're going to make any kind of good decision, make them on the spot. If you feel good about something in your heart, don't go crazy thinking over it 100 times, going back and forth, trying to figure it out. Just do it on the spot, immediately. And I want you guys to really, really work with your heart to kind of like level yourself up. Instead of, you constantly hear those negative thoughts and negative emotions that are kind of like trying to beat you down almost. Like, oh, you're not good enough. You don't look so good. You've never been a good investor. You've never been easy to make friends. You've never been outgoing. You hear those thoughts. Try to shift those thoughts into positive thoughts and tell yourself, hey, I'm great. I'm so wonderful. And once you start hearing positive reinforcement within your own head, that's going to spread to the collective force. That's going to spread to the world. And that's going to spread to your family, your friends, everyone around you. They're going to feel it. They're going to say, you know what? Something is different about you. You feel better. You're looking better. And you know what? When you're around people, and I've noticed this with my clients that start working with me within the first 2-3 weeks, they feel different. And they all tell me the same thing. They're like, Uriel, I feel so different. I feel so different. And when I meditate and connect to them and start thinking about them and start pushing, positive energy towards them, they feel it. And that energy spreads because every thought that we create, just think about this for a moment. The second you close your eyes and you think about another person, you are connecting to their energy field, because we're energetic beings. We're not just physical beings. Just like you send a text message, you can't see how it gets there, but it gets there. Same thing with energy. Second you close your eyes, or even with your eyes open, you think about someone, you travel to that destination. You connect to that person. So imagine if you connect to that person and you start saying, you're amazing, so brilliant, so beautiful. I hope you succeed. I hope abundance comes to you. That person starts to get all those things because you have angels and they have angels. So when we use our power and we channel it properly towards another human being, or even a pet, or a certain business, or a certain goal, or a certain idea, anywhere we channel our energy to, we will elevate the forces that are there. And by forces, I mean there will be angels created that will help that person, that situation, that complete environment. So that's why when somebody's sick, right, or when somebody's having some kind of health crisis or some kind of relationship crisis, many people get together and pray in society naturally. We are naturally inclined. Just think about it like this. When the world was created, there was no books, there was no motivational speakers, there was no iPhones and all these things that we have today where we're connected to the internet. We have access to so much knowledge. Back then, you would walk around and nature would guide you. The plants, the birds, the trees, you had a natural inclination to be a good person, to give, to love, right? To connect with others, to help others. And people naturally felt energetically connected to one another. So anytime that you feel demotivated, lost, down, feel like something is like pulling you down, but you want to achieve certain goals, reach out to a friend, reach out to a family member, reach out to some kind of coach, someone that will motivate you, that will point you back up. Because remember, there are people that will have more angels and more energy around them than other people. Based off of what? Based off of how much good they do. Based off of how much they give unconditionally. When you constantly give to people, okay, this is an important concept. When you constantly give without recognition, without sitting there and saying, you know what, will they notice me? Will they know my name? Giving someone money, right, under their doorstep, secretly, is a big difference from giving somebody money into their hands. Because when you give it to them into their hands, there's acknowledgement. There's some kind of ego involved. There's some kind of, you're like, oh, wow, I'm a good person. I just helped him. And he knows I helped him. So that is different from sliding your hard-earned money under their rug and they have no idea who it was. That is different, because then you lower yourself. You become more of a good being, right? That just gives blindly. So I want you to understand that these little things matter each day, right? If you wake up and you do one thing of self-improvement, right? Constantly. Nobody is perfect. We all know that. But if you constantly work on yourself of improving one single thing every single day, whether it's your traits, whether it's, for example, if you're struggling with your children, right? They're giving you a hard time and you're constantly yelling. So work on yourself to not yell. And that will shift your own consciousness and the collective forces consciousness. So less kids will be irritating to the whole world, not just to your family. So the more you do in improving yourself every single day, the more you will shift things in the whole world. And if you want change, if you want actual real change in your life, it's not like just a light switch that you're going to switch on or off and now I'm going to be successful. You listen to some podcast, or you listen to some speaker online somewhere, or you watched a bunch of YouTube videos, and suddenly your whole life is going to turn around and you're going to start succeeding in everything. No. Change takes effort. Change takes time. Change takes elevation, because there is not just knowledge that a person lacks. It's the consciousness. It's the actual consciousness. For example, a person that constantly does good, right? No matter what, they're always going to do good. They're always going to be, for example, a person that drives, right, a car and doesn't speed ever. They're always going by the speed limit. Are they ever going to get a speeding ticket? The answer is no, because they're always going at the same speed every single time. They're watching the speed limit. And a person that doesn't, right? There's sometimes, let's say for example, sometimes they'll speed. Eventually they'll get a speeding ticket because they are opening themselves up to those negative forces that will come in and cause them to get that ticket one way or another. So you want to improve your consciousness to the place where you're constantly doing good. You're constantly maintaining a certain flow. You're constantly trying to better yourself. And you could admit to yourself, I'm not perfect. I will improve myself. I will become better. I will develop better habits, better character traits. I will love others. If you like to argue and give people a hard time, don't do it. Give people less of a hard time. If you're cheap, right? If you struggle with money, go out of your way to give extra, right? Give people tips. Give people, like out of nowhere, stuff that's against your normal consciousness. Do that, you know. I hope this episode helped. I've been getting a lot of emails from you guys, and I appreciate it. I appreciate the thank yous. I appreciate the shares. I appreciate the likes, the comments. You know, I read all of them, and I will make more and more content to help you guys improve your lives, improve your families, and improve your overall living conditions where you're happier. Okay. Again, please be sure to like, subscribe, share, reply. The more you guys do it, the more the word spreads. And I've decided that I will spend this year in helping not just improve the one-on-one clients that actually hire me, but I want to improve the collective. I want to help spread the love to the world as best as I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.